जय मसीह के दोस्तों, स्वागत है मेरे चैनल लाइट ऑफ द वर्ल्ड में। आज मैं आपसे एक ऐसी लड़की की कहानी साझा करना चाहता हूँ जो कभी अपने क्लास में 30 बच्चों के बीच बैठने से भी डरती थी, लेकिन वही लड़की आज एक बेहतरीन क्रिकेटर बन चुकी है और भारतीय टीम की ओर से वर्ल्ड कप में खेल रही है और हमारी टीम सेमीफाइनल में पहुँच चुकी है। दोस्तों, मैं बात कर रहा हूँ जेमिमा रॉड्रिग्स की, जो 25 वर्ष की हैं और उन्होंने क्रिकेट 17 साल की उम्र से खेलना शुरू किया था। दोस्तों, उनके पिता स्वयं एक कोच थे जिन्होंने उन्हें और उनके भाइयों को, एनक और एली को, खेल में आगे बढ़ाने के लिए प्रेरित किया और हर कदम पर साथ दिया। दोस्तों, जेमिमा आज भी हर अवसर पर अपने जीवन की गवाही साझा करती है, जिसमें वह बताती है कि किस तरह परमेश्वर की भलाई और विश्वास योग्यता ने उनके जीवन को बदला। मैं यहाँ उनकी गवाही के कुछ अंश साझा कर रहा हूँ ताकि ये कहानी परमेश्वर के सभी बच्चों के लिए एक प्रेरणा और उत्साह का स्रोत बने। आमीन। फ्रेंड्स, अगर आपको वीडियो अच्छा लगे तो इसको लाइक शेयर ज़रूर करें और चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया तो सब्सक्राइब ज़रूर करें दोस्तों, ताकि ऐसे और प्रेरणादायक वीडियोस आपको मिलता रहे। दोस्तों, गॉड ब्लेस यू।
In the second match simulation, I scored 25 runs of 37 balls.
तो
Not out.
मैच में नॉट आउट रही। मैं 25 रन बनाए 37 बॉलों में।
So I just want to thank and glorify God.
मैं परमेश्वर को धन्यवाद देना चाहती हूँ।
See the power of God. Touch. Say thank you, Jesus. Say thank you, Jesus. Say thank you, Jesus.
The wilderness is a place of preparation. You know, God uses it. It doesn't matter who you are.
चाहे आप कोई भी हो,
God has a process
प्रभु का एक ऐसे क्रिया होती है
which no one can escape.
जिससे कोई बच नहीं सकता।
You know why you can't escape?
क्यों नहीं बच सकते?
Because He loves you.
A girl, a lady, call her whatever. She is a wonder wizard with a willow. With ease, grace and elegance, she's roaring on the pitch.
They were so good, people will think that I paid you money to say all these
No.
things. Sorry.
People do things they don't like to, what they hate to get what they love to. So what have been your hard work, struggles, sacrifices to be where you are?
No, it's first God has blessed me, God has favored me, God has helped me through the journey, and then God has brought the right people across my path to get me to where I want
So it's
to be.
God. Okay, what were those failures and faults of yours that God used to bring you to where you are today?
I am a pretty anxious person. I would like to thank actually my fears and my anxieties because that showed me Jesus in a way I wouldn't have seen Him otherwise. I was crushed, I was heartbroken, like playing for India is my dream. So I was at a very low phase, maybe a bit of depressed also because conviction is important by God Himself. So I tell it like to a lot of people around also, if you feel that God is not real, ask God to be real to you. And I think God is God enough to handle that. And if He is God, He will prove to you He is God.
So you don't have time to consume an entire podcast, that's okay. Enjoy the highlights on TRS Clips. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit that bell icon. We had a monk on the show 2 days back, okay?
Okay.
And the conversation went very deep.
Okay.
And I know that you're a practicing Catholic, and I have to ask you this because I asked Dwayne Bravo this as well.
Okay.
And I'll tell you his answer after you answer.
Okay.
Okay, but I asked him that, you know, these abilities that he had, which everyone knows Dwayne Bravo's abilities. Does he think that it's some externally given strength given to him? Like, have you heard? I'm sure you know the verse Philippians 4:13.
Yeah.
So I have
I
a
can do
tattoo
all
of
things
like
through Christ.
Philippians
Yeah.
4:13. Why don't you say the verse first?
I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me.
Yeah. So it effectively means that any ability is always God given. Like anything you do. Have you ever like thought about this thought when playing? Because you're really young to have seen international cricket at this level. So there has to be some level of God-gifted abilities in you. I want to ask you about that whole vibe.
Okay, so yeah, I'm a spiritual person, and I do believe that, you know, if I look at myself in and of myself, I know I'm not good enough. I mean, I'm like, I do think sometimes, dude, how did I get here? after all this, but I know it's not me. I mean, how do I explain it? So I've been a very fearful and anxious person growing up, and I remember that I couldn't even sit in a classroom full of like 30 people, and that also happened. Like it aggravated because my cousin sister was very close to, like, we used to like best friends. She passed away like right in front of my eyes in a swimming pool. Like I was in the baby pool, and she, I don't know why, but something happened. She went in the deep side and she drowned over there. So after that, I got very insecure, and
How old are you?
I was maybe 6, 7 years old, and I'd gotten very. Firstly, I should never like going to school, but I was fine. But then after that, I couldn't sit in a classroom like full of how many 25, 30 people. I needed my mom to be there, and my parents used to think, they used to worry. They're like, I don't know what's going to happen of this girl. She cannot even talk in front of people. She cannot even be in a classroom full of people. How is she going to? What is she going to do in life? It was like that. But I mean, this is my favorite verse, and it's also on my Instagram bio. I think like how you have Philippians 4:39. Mine is okay. I don't know the verse, but it says like perfect love casts out all fear. So I have been a very anxious person, but the more I realize Jesus' love and what He's done for me, the more it's helped me. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just a conviction that the more it's helped me rise above my fears. And today, if you go to see, like it's the same thing. Like my Father in heaven doesn't judge me based on how I do today, or judge me. Okay, if I do well, if I do well today, He loves me a lot. If I fail, He'll like get lost or He'll kick me. It's not that. His love for me is constant, and His love for me is the same. And I think that is one thing that gives me stability in this life. That, you know, in the ups and downs, one thing is for sure, and one thing never changes, is God's love for me. And that's unconditional. And the more I realize that, the more it helps me rise above my fears, because this verse says perfect love. Only God's love is perfect. Jesus' love is perfect. He died on the cross for me. So that love casts out every fear. And today it's just a miracle, I think, of, you know, I say my life is kind of a testimony of what God can do with the most broken people and make it into something beautiful. Because today I'm going and playing in stadiums filled with 84,000 people. For a girl who couldn't sit in a classroom full of 10 people, now going there at this international stage in front of cameras and I think it's just a miracle, and I can't explain it, I can't say it, but I would just tell like whoever's watching to, you know, maybe if you feel God's not real, ask Him to be real. He will reveal Himself to you.
Yeah. Miracles happen to those who seek. So that's what I strongly believe in.